Hello dear friends, it's Kira Mozak with you, and if you spend next 5 minutes in my humble company, you will get 5 reasons to watch the movie Where the Crawdads Sing. Reason number 1. Bestseller adaptation. The movie is based on the book of the same name by Delia Owens, which was released in 2018 and topped the New York Times bestseller list for more than 100 weeks. The film is produced by Reese Witherspoon's company Hello Sunshine, and by the actress herself, who was excited with the idea of turning the book into a movie after reading it. Also, the original song Carolina, sung by Taylor Swift, was created for the movie. And you know, it's that moment when you hear a song in a movie and you want to listen to it again and again. Because of this, however, a fair question arises. Is it necessary to read the book to understand the plot of the movie? And here the answer is no, because the movie presents the plot quite well and reveals the main characters. However, it's worth saying that the book is also worth reading. In addition, the movie has a number of differences from the plot of the book. Some of them were already shown us in the trailer, which makes it much more interesting for those people who have already read the book. Reason number 2. The main heroine's story. The plot of the film introduces us to a girl named Kaya, who has a very difficult fate because since her childhood she has to survive and take care of herself in the swamps of North Carolina. However, despite this, she finds the strength not to break down and finds things worth living for. This is admirable, because if a modern person was placed in the conditions which Kaya lived, then God forbid that someone would endure at least a week. Reason number 3. Acting. Kaya is an amazing character, but at the same time she is quite difficult in terms of acting. Her behavior, her reactions, the way she interacts with people that she doesn't do very often, all these aspects need to be portrayed correctly, and the actress Daisy Edgar Jones, who plays the role of Kaya, managed to convey her character extremely well. The other actors also did well in their roles, especially Harris Dickinson, who previously played the role of noble Prince Philip in the second Maleficent movie, and here played the role of complete opposite, Chase Andrews, who has never heard of such a concept as nobility. Reason number 4. The cast. The movie will definitely appeal to those viewers who are already tired of seeing the actors of the first greatness such as Brad Pitt or Tom Cruise on the screen. There are no famous names in this movie. The roles are played by either little-known actors or those who are only at the beginning of their stardom. Of the truly famous people in the film, the only one is David Strutter, who you may know as Arthur Spiderwick. Reason number 5. Relevance. The film raises several topics that are always relevant. Loneliness, growing up, finding one's place in the world, the theme of trusting to people, as well as a difficult question: can you trust someone with such a fragile thing as your own heart? All this happens to Kaya, who wants simple human warmth, wants to love someone and to be loved. You know, if there were more people like Kaya in our world, who value the same things that she does, our world could be a much better place than it is now. By the way, friends, write in the comments, did you like Kaya as much as I did? Or maybe she caused negative emotions? It's also worth noting that both the film and the book have one flaw that can somehow spoil the experience. It's a detective line, which wasn't revealed properly, but simply chose the most convenient variant for the general plot. You can find out exactly what I mean in the movie. And if you want to find out more about the performer of the main role, Daisy Edgar Jones, your path lies through this link. Thank you for watching, dear friends. Like this video, subscribe to the channel, and remember, if you promise someone to always be there, don't throw your words to the wind. Otherwise, one day, your dear person can disappear forever, where the crawdads sing.
It's between me, the sand and the sea.